Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching Arrow Season 1 Episode 21. This is called The Undertaking. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter, would like to get early access to my reactions, or would like to watch the full reactions over on my Patreon, the links are down below. Let's get into this episode.
And just the money.
Money that leads to extortion, kidnapping, and drugs. It's the destruction of innocent lives.
You think you scare me more than the people I work for?
No. They can deal with you.
When are you planning on making peace with Dick?
He's the one who left Felicity. I did everything I could to stop him.
Except apologize.
Made a choice that I can live with. If he can't, then I don't need him.
Oliver.
I need to get back to the club. Let me know.
Oliver.
For years, we've been forcing the city's worst to do what is best. Leverage them to help us save the city, but it's not working. Maybe it's because the Glades can't be fixed.
You're saying we should abandon the project?
Yes. In favor of a new undertaking. The village must be destroyed before it can be saved.
Are you suggesting we somehow leveled the Glades?
Down to the bedrock. Only then can we truly rebuild Starling City and make it safer for everyone.
Wouldn't suspicion fall on us?
Not if the destruction appears to be caused by a natural disaster.
If you still want to be with Tommy, do what we should have done. Talk to each other. And be honest.
I just totally walked in on a thing, didn't I?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Nobody. I mean, I'm not nobody. I'm someone, obviously. And so are you. You're Laurel, right?
This is Felicity. She's sitting on my internet.
Router. And I need to show Oliver something very important related to it. After all this time, you think Walter might still really be alive?
I don't know.
Got it.
I hope so.
Dominic Alonzo. Name ring any bells?
Yeah. Alonzo runs the biggest underground casino in Starling City when he's not busy kidnapping.
Looks like someone's going gambling tonight.
Those guys would make me the minute that I walked in there. Oliver Queen would never be
Is
caught
Felicity
dead in a
going to be
place
going
like that.
I
undercover?
wasn't talking about you.
Absolutely not.
I can count cards. It's all probability theory and mathematics. The reason I joined you in the first place was to find Walter, and for the first time we have a real chance at finding him. You have to let me do this.
All right. But we do it my way.
How can you even think of doing this?
That place took your soul, Robert.
Doing this won't give it back.
When she called my cell phone for the first time, I remember being annoyed. She knew I was busy, so I just let it ring.
So this whole evil plan of
Would you call
his
back
is
a minute
just to
later?
get revenge for his wife's
I
murder?
shut my phone off. All I remember them saying was she'd been shot, murdered in the Glades. Imagine it was Moira lying on that pavement, bleeding, calling your name, and then tell me you wouldn't be prepared to do what I am.
So what, did Robert refuse, and that's why Malcolm had him killed?
We have a lead on Walter. I need you to come back and help us find him. I know Oliver didn't help you find your brother's killer, and that hurts. It sucks. But you gotta know, if it was your life on the line and not just your very understandable vendetta, he would be there for you. I know Oliver's religiously against admitting he's wrong. Truth is, he needs you.
And when Oliver is ready to say that, he knows where I live.
You belong with Oliver.
Excuse me?
He's still in love with you. I have a meeting.
So is Tommy telling her that because he thinks that she's gonna go straight to Oliver and be with him? Not saying she won't, but I'm just saying, is that why he told her? That way he can be right.
6 armed guards, 2 pit bosses, and 4 men. No slot machines. I mean, how do you call yourself a casino without any lucky sevens?
Stay focused, please.
Feels really good having you inside me. And by you, I mean your voice. And by me, I mean my ear. And stop talking right now.
That would be my preference.
Oh, Felicity. Gotta love Felicity. Oh my god.
It's ready. The Markov device passed its final beta test this morning. Applied Sciences is loading it on a truck bound for Starling City.
Congratulations are in order, then. I'm just sorry that Robert's not here to celebrate with us.
I'm sorry I had to take him from you.
If anyone's to blame for his death, it's me.
I really would like to know how that came about.
And how does Malcolm propose to evacuate an entire section of the city?
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He wants to kill them all.
This doesn't sound like you. Whatever wrongs you've committed, whatever mistakes you've made, preventing this horror is your chance to make it right.
So is that why she thinks she killed him? Is because she encouraged him to not go along with Malcolm?
You see, the thing about card counters is that sometimes they work with a partner.
You're gonna be really upset when you meet my partner.
Ow!
I heard you never miss.
I don't.
Where is he? Below ground. You're lying! I'm not. I delivered him, and they killed him.
He heard a gunshot. He didn't see a body. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Malcolm to have killed Walter, but he didn't see him killed. He just heard a gunshot.
Hey.
Don't be bringing them bad news when you don't know for sure.
Did they find a body?
Walter's gone.
I need
some gonna go to Malcolm.
Don't tell me what or how I feel, Oliver.
Because Walter wasn't supposed to die. But Ollie doesn't have proof.
But I think you'll agree killing thousands of people is not the answer.
Indeed. If we were to wage a war with Malcolm Merlin, we will lose.
So this must be when he came
6
to
months
Frank
ago,
for help.
Malcolm started buying up buildings in the Glades through an offshore company called Sagittarius.
If you're right, he has been thinking about this for months.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a little place of our own?
Yeah.
Is this what made him cheat on her?
Yes, Laurel.
I feel like we're ready to take the next step.
Let's do it.
What are you talking about?
You promised if I cooperated with the Undertaking, Walter wouldn't be harmed.
He hasn't been. I'm a man of my word, Moira.
I think we both know better than that. Walter.
Like you said, Moira.
How do we know
have an
that's
agreement.
recent?
Walter would stay in my custody until the Undertaking was complete. We're both in this together.
I didn't even register what the freak was going on, and now he knows for sure his mom is a part of it. Is that why he told her? Is because he thought she'd run to Malcolm's? I mean, obviously he did. He was waiting.
Walter's alive.
I didn't even think.
LUDs show he made a call to a tenement complex located in Bloodhaven.
Can you pull up a satellite view?
Yeah. That's a lot of security for low-income housing. There's 2 guards stationed at all access points.
Jeez.
What's happening? You going home?
That I'd never see you again.
I'm all right.
Alright, now they found Walter. Does that mean Felicity's gonna leave?
We're all together again.
I hope not. I hope she stays. Alright, so my question is, did she know that the boat was sabotaged before or after the fact? Because I always thought that she knew it was sabotaged before.
Let the kid take the boat out with the old man.
All right, but you promised me that you'll behave yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking that she had no idea until after the fact, because I don't think that she would have let Oliver go on the boat. Poor Laurel had no clue that he was just bringing her sister. It's sad.
Oliver. Oh, what a miracle.
Look at him. He so wants to kill
Police are
him.
saying he was rescued by the vigilante. Was he able to identify any of his captors?
No.
I talked to Tommy yesterday, and the reason he broke up with me is because he thinks that you and I still belong together. Then will you please go talk to Tommy for me? That you're not still in love with me.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Why not?
Because he is in love with you. Is Oliver gonna apologize finally?
I guess you do know where I live.
I've always known where you live. You were right. And I was wrong.
About Deadshot.
About everything. About my mother. And about her involvement in the Undertaking. She lied to me. to Thea. She's working with Malcolm Merlin, and they're planning something. Something terrible. I need your help to stop them.
Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 21 of season 1 of Arrow, and this was a really, really good episode. I enjoyed this one a lot. We found out a lot more background into what led up to Robert's death. So it seemed, I'm still a little confused. So were they, like Malcolm and Robert and Frank and them, were they using the people in the book? Were they like blackmailing them for money to try to fix the Glades? Is that why they're in the book? I always thought they were working with them. So I'm a little confused about that. But they decided, well, Malcolm decided that it wasn't working. So he wanted to just go and just level the Glades. So, and that includes killing everyone who lives there, which is horrible. To me, it seems like Malcolm wants to do the Undertaking to get vengeance for his wife's murder. And yeah, so that's all this seems to be about for him. Robert, he wanted to fix the Glades to right a murder that he accidentally committed. And so like he was trying to fix the city, I guess, in penance for what he did. And Moira, he confessed to his wife about this, and she convinced him to not do it. Like, killing thousands of people is not a way to make up for killing someone, kind of thing. And she's right, that it's a horrible thing to do. And not everybody in the Glades is guilty of some wrongdoing, so killing them all doesn't make any sense. And I don't see how. I mean, I can see if you kill everyone there, then you don't have the same bad people continuing what they do, but I just don't see. I don't know, I don't get it. Sorry, I have a headache, so it's kind of like messing up my head here. But I think her convincing Robert to not follow along with Malcolm's plan is why she feels responsible for Robert's death. Now, I also, from the beginning, I thought she knew, because she said the boat was sabotaged. Okay, she knows the boat was sabotaged. I thought she knew the boat was sabotaged, and when Robert went out on the boat, she knew that he was going to die. And I always wondered why she would want Oliver dead. But in this one, it seems that she did not know that Robert's boat was sabotaged. So she must have found out sometime after. I don't know if Malcolm told her, or if she had the boat found and then it was looked at and it was discovered that it was sabotaged. I have no idea. Or maybe Frank confessed to her at some point, which, I was surprised. So did Frank betray Robert's confidence when Robert came to him about not going along with Malcolm? Did Frank tell Malcolm this, and then Malcolm had Frank put a bomb on the boat? Is that what happened there? It still doesn't make me feel his death was justified, what Moira did to him. It still doesn't make me think that. I still think she was a piece of shit for doing that. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm just a little confused, but I'm glad these bits of information are coming in. It is close to the finale. I think there are 2 episodes left. I think there are 23 episodes, right? In season 1. So it's coming to a close, and so obviously all this stuff's going to be coming in at me. Oliver now knows 100% sure that his mom is involved with the Undertaking, that she's working with Malcolm. She knew about Walter. Now, when he came to his mom and Thea, Oliver, when he came to them to tell them that Walter was dead, I was like, he has no proof that Walter's dead. He just had a word of some guy. He said he heard a gunshot. He didn't even see Walter die. He's just assuming, and I'm just like, it's like, why would he go to them without like absolute proof that Walter was gone? But I guess he was setting his mom up to go to Malcolm so that he could hear what they had to say. So that just like came out of nowhere for me, because he didn't even act like he was being suspicious that his mom knew where Walter was or anything like that. So I did not see the setup coming at all. But I'm glad that he knows, and you can see like how much pain and rage that he was holding back when he was talking to Malcolm at the hospital. So I admire him for his restraint, for not doing anything right then and there. So Walter is home. Oh, and the fact that Oliver, like that hallway of people was just filled with people that he took out. He was like on a mission, and he was full of rage, and he took everybody out who got in his way. I thought that was awesome. Felicity said that she was going to stay and help Oliver and Diggle when until she found Walter, because she says she's only there to find Walter. After that, she's done. She's going to go back to her normal life. So does that mean she's gone now? Because I want to miss her. I hope she like decides to stay anyway, even though they found Walter. I don't know, but as of right now, she's done. At least that's what she said. So she didn't say it in this episode, but she said it, you know, when she joined them. So also Oliver went and apologized to Diggle finally. I still think they're being big babies, in my opinion. Yes, I know Diggle's dealing with the, you know, wanting the guy who's responsible for his brother's death. He wants him dead. I get that. It's revenge, you know, plain and simple. But when Oliver made his choice in the previous episode, it wasn't just black and white. You know, it wasn't like, you know, help Diggle get revenge or take out somebody who is trying to murder a little boy and, yes, an ex-girlfriend who he happens to still be in love with. But it wasn't all just about Laurel, okay? It was about a little child as well. And I just don't see why Diggle couldn't deal with that. But whatever. It's over. Oliver apologized and he's asking Diggle to come back. I don't know if he's going to. Hopefully he will. But yeah. So he said he was sorry for everything and told him about, you know, how his mom is involved with Malcolm and everything. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I really wish I could watch the next episode, but I cannot right now. But I really love this episode. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to react to, please leave those down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.